Hello friends, welcome to another video for signals and systems. In today's class we will be solving problem number 3.4 that is available in book of Oppenheim. The problem states that using Fourier series analysis equation, calculate the coefficients for the continuous time periodic signal with fundamental frequency pi, and the signal is that x of t is 1.5 between 0 and 1 interval, right, and minus 1.5 between 1 and 2 interval, and the signal is periodic, and that means it would be keep on repeating itself after this time particular interval. So we have drawn the signal here. For example, I'll label is x of t, this time axis. From you can see 0 to 1 the amplitude of signal is 3 by 2 or 1.5, right, and from time 1 to 2 it's minus 3.5, and from 0 to 1 it's 3 by 2. So it would be repeated afterwards, right? From you can see the total time period for this signal is 2. We can calculate from this fundamental frequency as well. We can say that time period is equal to 2 pi by omega naught, and we know omega naught is given here pi, so pi would be cancelled. The total time period is 2. So after time seconds 2, it would be repeated likewise, right, from minus infinity to plus infinity. So we wish to calculate the AK coefficients that are calculated as 1 by t integral over one time period, right, x of t e to the power minus j k omega naught t dt, right. So we know that t is 2 here and the time period of signal is from 0 to 2, so we can write here that time period 2 here and we know that this signal is, from 0 to 1 this signal is 3 by 2 e to the power minus j k omega naught is pi here, right, and from 1 to 2 this signal is minus 3 by 2 e to the power minus j k pi t, right. Now you can see this minus, we can take this minus out here, and this would be 3 by 2. This 3 by 2 and this 3 by 2 are coefficients here, so we can take this 3 by 2 and 3 by 2 outside. So what we would end up is 3 by 4, right, from integral 0 to 1 e to the power minus j k pi t, and now we can take this minus out as well, so this would be minus from 0 to 2 e to the power minus j k pi t, right, dt here and dt here. Okay, so now to solve this integral there are two ways. One is integration by substitution. You can assume this whole value as 1 and you can then change the dt and its limits. In other ways, if you have for example e to the power f of x, and if its derivative is available here, then this whole integral would be equal to e to the power f of x, right. So we want to use this method, and you know this function is minus j k pi t, its derivative must be minus j k pi, so we can multiply and divide. We can write 3 by 4 from 0 to 1 minus j k pi upon minus j k pi e to the power minus j k pi t dt, minus from 0 to 2 minus j k pi upon minus j k pi e to the power minus j k pi t dt. Now you can see this term and this term, these both are coefficients because we are integrating with respect to t, and t is not available, so we can take these as a common and write here 3 upon 4 j k pi times this 4, right, and you can see now this derivative and this function is available here, so we can evaluate this integral as e to the power minus j k pi t from 0 to 1, the limit is 0 to 1, minus and we know now this derivative and this original function is available here. So if we resolve this integral, this would be equal to e to the power minus jk pi t from 1 to 2, right? 3 upon 4 jk pi. Now apply this limit, upper limit, e to the power minus jk pi times 1, right, minus lower limit e to the power 0, right? Sorry, this is minus, so I have just taken jk pi common, so this minus would remain here, and this minus in upper limit minus lower limit, then this limit would be positive because minus is multiplied here, right? So and now resolving this limit, then e to the power minus e to the power jk, upper limit is 2, so instead of 2 instead of t I write 2 here. Upper limit minus lower limit, then minus into minus plus again, right? E to the power minus jk pi, because t is 1 here. If I write or not does not matter. Now you can see this e to the power minus jk minus j2k pi is equal to, using Euler identity, 2 pi k plus j sine 2 pi k, right? And we know that if k from 0 to infinity, if you write k 1 0 2 3, you always get 1 from here, right? And you get always 0 from here. Okay, so this term would be 1, this term would be 1, right? This would be plus, because maybe I have made a mistake, because you see we have took only jk pi is common here, right? You can see, but this minus is remained, so this minus into minus would be plus, right? So this would be plus, this would be plus, and this would be minus. So this term is 1, this term is also 1, e to the power 0 is also 1, this would be 2, and this term is minus e to the power jk pi, and this is also minus e to the power minus jk pi. So we can rewrite this equation is 3 upon 4 jk pi 2 minus 2 e to the power minus jk pi, right? We can now take 2 as common, so this would be equal to 3.2, this is 3 multiplied by 2, 4 jk pi. Now I can resolve it directly here, so this would be 1 minus e to the power minus jk pi, right? So if I take e to the power minus jk pi by 2 common from here, e to the power minus jk pi by 2, we get e to the power jk pi by 2 e to the power minus jk pi by 2, and in division we got k pi times 2j, right? This 2j. So we know that sine theta is equal to 1 upon 2j e power j theta minus e to the power minus j theta, right? So this term, you can see this term theta is k pi by 2, so we can rewrite this equation is equal to 3 to the power minus jk pi by 2 sine k pi by 2. So these are AK coefficients for the given set, right? I hope this video would help. Upon k pi, you see, upon k pi. Thank you.